Hey, hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another video. So today we're going to break out another funnel. I mean, not break out, break down another funnel. Specifically these guys, Daisuke. Hopefully I actually pronounce your name right. Sorry if I don't. I used to actually watch a bunch of anime, so I got my Japanese accent a bit good, but not really good. And the camera hopefully is good as well because I kind of changed the positioning. So yeah, again, we're going to basically break down this creator's funnel. It's mostly going to be organic, top of the funnel, bottom of the funnel, middle of the funnel, basically how he attracts, converts, nurtures his audience. But before we actually get into the video, I want to talk about my offer real quick, because again, this video is sponsored by me. So I will take a minute out of your day to talk about what I can actually do to help you scale your business, your info coaching business. And so yeah, so this is my offer. This is Creator Profit Flow System version 2. So what we do is basically we'll help established creators and coaches, like probably yourself watching this video, make more from the extra, make more from the audience, leads and customers that they already have without extra content, followers or ad spend. If you're running paid content, right? It's honestly, it all comes down to just finding and doubling their highest leverage profit drivers. And it of course can be maybe DMing more leads, maybe just fixing some stuff, more team, running some promos on email. It can be a lot of stuff. My job is basically to find what is the easiest double in your business, why is it easy, like why it's the easiest and will have the most impact. So it's basically for people, for creators specifically, who stuck between 3,000 and 10,000 euros or dollars. It's same, not really the same, but yeah, who are stuck between the 3 and 10 mark, thousand per month, and they basically sell coaching courses or have any digital products on sale. They have engaged audience, 1,000 plus followers, or even an email list, an engaged email list in this case. And they basically and they're ready to take direction and operate at a higher standard. So who is this not for? Because I know a lot of people are going to not qualify for this one. And I'm sorry if you're one of them. So, okay, if you're somebody who's starting out, you basically have no sales, you have no experience, you just try to basically understand or just get a footing, right? You just try to find something that works, right? So I'm not really want to work with you because it's going to take a long of time to set everything up. I'm trying to scale people who already have something that is proved to work. Then if you're somebody who is unwilling to implement small but high impact changes, this is not for you. If you're chasing more posting instead of just fixing small bottlenecks that create a big impact, that this is not for you. If you're looking for a quick hack or some hands-off magic buttons that are going to fix your stuff overnight, again, this process requires 2-3 months to basically implement everything and start seeing some results, right? Within the first and second month, basically. And we do it in 3 phases. I'm not going to break down everything. It's just like in one sentence. We first of all do a quick win cash injection. We then fully focus on the backend monetization, because this is where people do the biggest mistake. Basically only have front end paying full basically monetization systems, but when it comes to having huge backend, there's nothing there. So this is what we're trying to do here, because I know a lot of people just trying to again scale, right? If you are probably here, you think it's pretty good, but trust me, this is probably just for survival. Like, you have to go, like, trust me, you can go much more if you have the right systems in place. And so this is what we help to do with creators. And of course, all about long-term scaling, because you never stop scaling. And that's probably the best part about actually having an info coaching business. And to prove that this actually works, I run a 48-hour profit batch. So basically what this means is I just find a small, not a small actually, it can be big, it can be small, it can be anything, right? I just find one leak in your funnel and completely free. It's basically, again, something that has high leverage action that is going to fix a lot of your stuff. I basically deep dive into your funnel, see what works, see what doesn't, and yeah, give you everything, right? And so if you want that, DM me patch on Instagram or comment down below. Actually, DM on Instagram, and we can, I will do the rest for you. And so now that we're done with this one, let's get straight to this guy's funnel, because honestly, I see some stuff I like and some stuff that I don't really like. So let's get straight to it. So I said straight to it like 3 times probably. So again, this guy doesn't really run any paid ads, and I know why. But it's most organic, and he has YouTube and Instagram. Like those are his primary social media that he's using. Not really using YouTube, as you guys can see, but we're going to get into that. So let's start with his Instagram, right? The main one, the main web. So first of all, let's start with his bio. And honestly, his bio is decent, but it's missing a couple of big high leverage actions. This is what I like to call them. So again, you can see clearly paints out who is helping, like what is his expertise, where is he located at. This is pretty good actually to know. Don't train harder, train smarter. I mean, not really my type of stuff, but completely fine, honestly. So yeah, train harder and smarter. And then we have a call to action, right? So this is the most important part. Call to action, direct link to his website and to his YouTube channel as well. So these are his two links. It's his website. I mean, not his web. No, it is his website and his YouTube channel. And so let's start with, honestly, again, as I said earlier, it's overall decent bio, but some changes can be made that create a massive impact. So the first one, in my opinion, is there's no call to action to DM, which can bring warm leads directly to him, directly to his DMs, and he can basically just have a small chat with him, basically just do a setting, right? Just ask them a bunch of questions, qualify them, and then maybe even sell them something for high ticket or downsell them to a mid ticket, low ticket offer, since he's actually running a mid ticket offer right now. And the second one is I would actually add some social proof, some authority, right? Like he has helped 100,000 students master bodyweight training, right? This is really, really strong, and it creates this good first impression that we want to have. I mean, overall, I wouldn't really have this guy. I wouldn't give him an authority status because, I mean, he doesn't really show that he has helped something. So yeah, again, those two guys, they're completely going to change his bio. First one is going to maybe actually don't really go for the first one. It's mostly for high ticket stuff, and this guy doesn't really have any high ticket stuff. He mostly relies on mid ticket, like 2,000, I think, is his max offer. I don't think he has any backend stuff, so this is his most expensive offer, which I guess in coaching terms would fall under mid ticket, although in normal terms it would be low ticket. But yeah, so what I would focus is just building basic authority. I don't know why I'm yapping so much on this part, but it's super important. So again, Daisuke, if you're listening to this video, try to leverage authority as you can. Like, authority is the number one, especially in your niche, right? There's a lot of competition, a lot of saturation in your niche. You need to stand out, and the only way to stand out is to show that you've done it before 1,000 times. Like, you're not new to this, right? You know what to do, right? So this is basically the best authority building, in my opinion. So here's actually a bio that I really like. It's from another creator. I'm not going to link the creator, but I really like this bio. It's very simple, it's very strong, creates authority, first of all, creates curiosity, and of course has the DMIG, right? So this is a setting straight up for high tickets. So again, this is an example of a simple bio with a good CTA keyword to DM and strong social proof authority. So yeah, again, not a bunch of words, which this one has actually a lot of text, I think. No, actually it's not, it's the same, but yeah. Alright, so now we're moving on to the highlights, and guys, highlights are the most important part here, right? In my opinion, again, when it comes to having top of the funnel, the whole point of having strong, it's a strong top of the funnel needs to have three things, right? Because at the end of the day, for somebody to actually buy from you, they need to know, like, and trust, right? So the top of the funnel needs to leverage or create those three stuff, right? They need to, again, just promote those three stuff. Again, knowing basically stories, funny jokes, relatable stuff, right? Behind the scenes, just sharing daily stuff, struggles, just basically connecting with the audience, and trust is basically just showing value, right? Giving value. So, I guess Daisuke in these in the highlight section doesn't really. I mean, the my store is good. Free guide, I guess. Yes, why not? I didn't know he had the lead magnet actually. My app, I wouldn't actually do that. Class is not really. I mean, you can actually show, so it's proof of process. So I'm keeping this. Personal training is his high ticket offer, which is good, and we don't need that, right? So again, out of his 5 stories, I mean 6 stories highlights, only like 3 are efficient, right? So yeah, I mean, look, people are more likely to engage with you with and ultimately purchase from a brand or an individual they are familiar with, find appealing, and have confidence in. And this rule needs to apply for every content section, especially in the top of the funnel part, right? When I mean content section, I mean highlights, bio, reel, post, everything needs to actually leverage this part, right? They need to know, like, and trust in them. And of course, there's a bunch of other stuff like touch points, 7 hours of content consumption. But this is the most important when it comes to trying to gain trust, trying to connect with someone, with your audience. So, with that being said, Daisuke needs to stack a bunch of client wins, like minimum 3 highlights to just basically create a strong authority. Again, we need you, every person watching, every coach watching this needs to actually have a strong authority. This is how you're going to separate yourself. This is why you're unique, because you have done it 1,000 times. You know what to do. You have dealt with people before, and you are confident in your capabilities, right? And that's what authority means. That's what people are looking for, especially your target market, right? People who are looking to buy something in your niche, your ICP, they're looking for someone who has authority, basically has results, confidence. And even if you don't have results, try to work for free. Try to gather a small group of, I guess, 3 people, your friends, your like friends in your niche, right? Try to get them some results, gather their testimonials, and then start building your authority, right? It's not that hard. You just need to do it, because authority is going to separate you from the rest. A lot of people don't leverage authority the correct way, and so this is what I'm trying to educate. So yeah, again, it's all about building authority today. Trust, right? Authority means trust. People trust you more. And then, of course, provide some value behind the scenes to just get the 2 other, right? To like and know. So again, here's like a very, I guess I like this highlight section a lot, because it builds credibility and authority instantly. Like you basically see all of these client results, and you're like, yeah, I mean, which one looks better, right? Which one builds more authority? Is it the one with the, I don't know, like 100,000 client results that you can basically just hurt your finger just swiping through? It's going to basically burn your finger, right? Or it's the one that just has random stuff, right? I mean, not random stuff. It's probably uh good for his audience, his target market, but it's not really showing this strong confidence, right? So yeah, I mean, this looks way better than this, in my opinion, and in everybody's opinion. So this is what I would do, Daisuke. I would try to leverage, at least have 3 client results back to back to back. Here you go. Or actually start here. A start here section would be perfect. So people would click the first thing. It would go like through your personal story. Like you would just basically summarize your personal story, your transformation in like 2-3 stories, and then you would basically just bombard them with client results, right? Client results, client results, client results. And that's the whole thing you need is only client results and your personal story. That's it for the highlight section. So now we're done with this section. Let's go to pinned posts and reels. So again, let's just go over why we actually need to have pinned posts, and what content you need to have as pinned, pinned as a post. So pinned posts are super important because they're the first thing people see when they land on your profile. So they need to immediately answer 3 questions for the new visitor. First of all, who are you? What do you help with? And why should they care or follow you? These 3 should be answered immediately. So the whole point is to basically use them to convert cold visitors into followers and followers into leads. Again, it all comes down to leveraging the know, like, and trust formula, or whatever you want to call it. So honestly, Daisuke in this case actually uses it pretty good. Like, first of all, we can see his first pin post is my journey with calisthenics. So this is talks about his personal journey, transformation, builds basically answer all this three, which is a very strong content. I really like this one. But the next one is just a popular reel that he got, and that's not even a third in reel. So the first one is pretty strong, and that's the only thing. Like, he doesn't actually has anything after that. And about his pinned reels is again the same. Actually no, it's the first two are personal transformation, and the third one is leaning towards value educating about calisthenics. So again, I mean, he kind of gets it, but not really. So yeah, what I would do is basically I would try to answer these three questions, right? Who are you? What do you help with? Why should they care or follow you? I mean, you can even do that in the bio section, because this is the first thing that they see, so you can answer this as well here. But your pinned post should have your personal story, so this is correct. Then I would try to add like an education here, like basically give some value, how to actually start calisthenics if you're a beginner. I mean, what exactly is his target market, right? If it's for beginners, and do something that educates beginners. If it's for professionals, then educate professionals. If it's for busy people or gym bros, do something for gym bros. Basically, try to educate your target market so they can actually land here and, yeah, basically connect with your content. And the third one would be, I would say, something behind the scenes, maybe day in life, maybe like try to have some social proof here, like with your clients, like just a short reel, three clients, their transformation journey and everything. So this basically leverages authority building. And this is what I would do here, right? The same would go for here, basically your personal story, your giving some exercise, some tips for the target market, and then of course social proof. But yeah, I mean, this is it. We can analyze his post. So this is his the journey one. So from serving to the first urban brigade, basically some good copy. I mean, simple copyright. Calisthenics is more than just exercise. It's a way to challenge yourself with confidence and connect with others. So this is basically the benefits. I mean, not the benefits and transformation that you get after starting calisthenics. Through the calisthenics Tokyo, so he basically now connects this one to the app, right? So this is the connection. I'm excited to help you embark your own journey. And yeah, that's it. Super good copy here. I really like this post. It's probably very effective for him, but that's the only post that actually works really good with him. And so now let's go. I mean, that's it, guys. That's the top of the funnel and the middle of the funnel as well. So this is how he attracts content, audience, and nurtures them through this type of content. Oh, and also his reels, right? So I forgot to mention that, right? So his reels are actually pretty like educational, and he actually shares a lot of personal stuff, like personal story, his journey, which is pretty good. So yeah, his content is actually really good. I forgot to put it here, but yeah, the camera is shaking. I'm sorry about that, but yeah. So let's go to the sales page. So after he gets the thing, so actually let's go to his YouTube. So his YouTube is pretty inactive, which I don't know why he does that. Like, I can guarantee you actually, if he just stays more consistent with his YouTube, like at least like one video per week. I'm not consistent, right? So yeah, that's pretty bad actually. I need to be more consistent with this stuff. I need to post at least one video per week, then scale it up to. So hold me accountable, guys. If somebody's watching this. So yeah, honestly, like again, his YouTube game is pretty inconsistent, which is a big. I mean, I'm kind of like disappointed here because he can actually print so much by just, again, nurturing his audience through the YouTube. Because again, his YouTube game is very weak, right? Because considering long form is one of the best ways to build trust, and hitting that 7 hours of content benchmark that warms people up and basically converts cold traffic into buyers. So he needs to make one weekly video at least, mostly educational value and behind the scenes, with a call to action to DM him or on IG, or click a link in his bio description. So yeah, this is, I mean, if you have a YouTube channel, you need to start using it. You need to start being more consistent with it, because AI is coming. AI is going to take over, guys. Like, we can be, I will be able to make this type of videos like with just a prompt, literally. And that sounds scary, right? So you have to put as much content as you can today out there, because you just never know what is going to happen tomorrow. Like, everything is going to be digital, everything is going to be AI. Any content you're going to consume, it might be just be a prompt, right? Somebody type, it made a whole video, like a whole 1 hour video, and everything is just going to be kind of fake, right? So just put yourself out there more. Just try to record today, because you just don't know what is going to happen tomorrow. So this is very smart, right, by this guy. Uh, and so yeah, just be more consistent with your YouTube. Like YouTube is genuinely one of the best ways today to actually convert people and get customers. Just focus on YouTube. Like, I guess short form is good. You can get a lot of traffic, a lot of followers, but push all of that traffic to your YouTube. That's how you're going to make a bunch of money. So yeah, that was a solid advice by me. Shout out me. I don't know what I'm talking about. But yeah, so now let's go to the sales page and to the landing page. I'm going to do a small breakdown here. I kind of like it. It's good, but it's not that good, honestly. Yeah, that's good. So first of all, this is above the fold. So this is where you land. This is what you see when you land the first time. So we have a call to action here. Join my calisthenics academy. And now this is basically the headline, I would say, and the sub headline. So do you want to obtain an aesthetic physique while learning impressive skills? So it basically calls out the target market ICP. So do you want to do that, right? That's a question hook. So first of all, I kind of like it. It's strong, the headline and the hook. Do you want to obtain a physique, an aesthetic physique, while learning impressive skills? It's a good combination of desire and benefit. And now the next section that you're going to see is a VSL. It's actually a mini VSL. It's like 1.5 minute long, and it basically goes over what's in the product, so what's in the academy. And at the end of it, he adds some good bonuses, like for example, a nutrition guide ebook, which goes pretty well together with the initial product, which is the academy, like all the exercises, the calisthenics that you get access to after buying it. And the reason why it goes well, because it's like the next logical step, right, in the pipeline. So I mean, not in the pipeline, right? In the value ladder. So what is going to be the next logical step after somebody buys the academy program, right? So he's going to like, okay, now I work out now I have to look after my diet, right? So I can get results faster. So kind of complements the product, and it's a very strong bonus in my opinion. That's how I thought of it. So now we have testimonials and social proof, success stories. So this is like the same section, I would say, but kind of differentiated them. So first of all, we have like some Daniel, Mike, leadership. I don't know, this testimonial kind of feels fake to me. I'm sure it's not fake, right? I'm sure it's real. Everything is trustworthy here, but it kind of just makes me question, right? Is this actually legit? But yeah, again, I don't want to hate on Dasuki. He probably knows what he's doing, or has a team at least. They have figured something out. And the success stories, I mean, I don't know, bro. Like, it's a video of basically people doing pull-ups. It's probably his audience. I kind of saw like 3 of them. I kind of like them. It's like very good, like a lot of editing, especially in this one. It's like 60 photos, basically like a whole journey, which is very time consuming to make. So I kind of like this one. And so don't take just our word for it. Our satisfied customers have seen real results from our program. Check out our testimonials to see how our program has helped others like you achieve this feat. First of all, I kind of don't like how the copy is here. Oh, the copy is good. I kind of like the structure. It's like, make this bold, make this bigger. Like, just try. Like, I cannot even read this, right? If I'm like on this thing, like, you have to make it bigger. Try to make it more stand out and make those bigger as well. So yeah, I mean, he got testimonials and success stories. That's huge for him, first of all, because again, this is what I'm trying to say. You like, if you have social proof, you have to leverage the F out of it. I'm serious. So basically, adds trust and proof that the program actually works, and he just needs to put those, like, just basically straight up scrape those from this website and add them to the top of the funnel, which is his Instagram, right? Highlights. Add it to the highlights, add it to the reels, right? Just try to repurpose all this content to the top of the funnel, which is going to be so big for him. It's massive. And yeah, to basically create more impact, more touch points, more social proof authority, etc. You know the rest, how it goes. And now after you go through the success story, so now basically let's just think as the reader. So first of all, we have the above the fold. So yeah, I'm reading that. Okay, sounds cool. I'm interested in learning calisthenics. Oh, so watch the video. It's a 1 minute long video, so probably the watch rate is pretty high here, considering it's not that bad. The script is actually pretty good. So I watched the video. I'm like, okay, so I get this. I'm pretty sure. Now the next thing is testimonial. So I'm kind of reading this. I'm kind of okay, not bad. Success stories. What I watched the videos. Like I watched couple of videos. I'm like, I mean, yeah, okay, perfect. Now let's go to the benefits of calisthenic training. So first of all, the bullet list of benefits is actually pretty solid. Like it hits on emotional and practical outcomes. Basically, for example, like good looking body. I don't know, kind of talks about a lot of stuff, aesthetic, confidence, freedom, and a bunch of other stuff, right? So kind of liked one of them. Yeah, no, wait. Yeah, kind of like this one, impressive skills that captivate and inspire those around you, right? I mean, this is AI generated, like you can actually, and just like, it just all makes sense, right, from the copy. I mean, this whole page is AI generated, um, but yeah, I'm not hating. Just want to make it clear. I use AI a lot myself. I write a lot of copy in AI. It's fucking good. Oh, I swore. I'm sorry. So yeah, again, what is included? So now we get a recap of what exactly do we get. So this is, let's just say, a recap of the video up here. You just basically get a recap here. So access to hundreds of workouts and warm-up videos, check. Workout programs, beginner to advanced level, check. Step-by-step skill tutorials, basically a bunch of stuff. Complete home workouts, stretching routine. So this is the bonus. Nutrition, I don't know why he doesn't say bonus, check. Meal recipe, check. Okay, this is huge. The community aspect and goal setting, huge. Okay, so again, this is a very clear breakdown of what people get, and that's important for perceived value, right? So again, increases the perceived value and increases the clarity, right? Clarity is super important, especially when it comes to cold traffic or new people who don't really know what you're doing, what you're selling. So it's actually leverages really good. So clarifies and just knows people know what they're getting. And now this is actually one of my favorite section on the whole sales page. It's basically, I kind of like this angle as well, as I say here, and the importance of having a community. Yeah, and the importance of having a community, and he actually nails this part really good, and then immediately shows his 2-year transformation. So there's some personal social proof, but I kind of like the whole vibe of this like Discord community. So it's basically kind of creates this unique stuff, right? So he says it here, but he just makes it more clear here, right? So I kind of like this. It's kind of unique about the sales page, right? Kind of like put it here. So I kind of like this one, and of course this is another like banger or smart move. It's again, he comes off super confident here. It's like he's saying, I've done this 1,000 times. I can get you results easily. You just have to trust me, right? So it's a 100-day money back guarantee, right? So this is very strong, and I guess this is one of the reasons why he gets a lot of conversions. It's of this one. And matter of fact, the thing one 100%. Wait, this is 100%. I thought it was. What's the like? Okay, so 30 days. 30 days is good because again, the more days you add into your guarantee, actually, it's the less refunds you're going to get, because people actually kind of forget, about the guarantee, because the more days you have, the more days people are just going to kind of, sit there, kind of forget about it, and at the end of the day, you got your money, they got their results or their information, and that's it, right? A win-win. So yeah, now this is a pricing and price to value ratio, in my opinion, is pretty good. I think the benefits outweigh price for someone who is in his target market. Plus, I like the pricing flexibility option he has. So as you guys can see, he has yearly and monthly. So what I would do is actually, I mean, look, actually, no. I have a very good idea here. So what he can do, because this guy genuinely and obviously doesn't have any upsells, any order bumps. So what he can do is actually he can take these and once somebody upsells to his monthly membership, he can actually offer this at a huge discount, like for example 197, right? So and like after somebody bought this, he can actually instantly upsell them, right? So like, look, you've just bought this, I have a special offer for you. Buy this for the next 48 hours, right? Or 24 hours. So basically at scarcity, this is going to be huge, right? Because people are going to say, look, super good offer. Perceived value, they already bought it, so they're pretty hot. And plus, if he has like an order bump, like for example, one-on-one onboarding with me, like basically, oh my god, bro. Let me just type it. So basically, oh wait, we got this. So basically, like let's just call it a $37 personal one-on-one onboarding call with me, so I can craft a personal how do you say it personal program for you to follow. Because again, this is super strong. Again, I kind of got excited here, like talking about that stuff. And this is what we can do for you as well. Like we can actually break down your funnel, see what you can actually improve in your sales stuff, what you can actually change, so you can actually increase the average order value or increase the customer lifetime value of your buyers and customers. So what we can do here for Daisuke, for example, again, it's first of all, add this. Like you have to add this as soon as possible, this upsell. And the second option is to add basically an order bump at the checkout page for both offers. Add an 37, which is very low ticket, but it's going to be one call, and this one call is basically going to be an onboarding call with Daisuke himself, right? And on the onboarding call, they're basically going to go explore the customers. Like basically what he's trying to improve. Is it his physique? Is it his looking, diet? Like basically something that the pain point of the customer. And so he's going to make a personal program for them to follow for the customer. And this is so high touch, right? This is so high ticket vibes, but it's not high ticket because it's just going to be one call, so it's not very time consuming. And it adds $37, which can go into ads or into retargeting ads on Instagram, right? And more touch points because of their targeting ads, so more customers, right? It just creates this ecosystem loop just because of one order bump. You basically more money to spend to reinvest. Yeah, kind of feel good with this offer. I would definitely do that. Definitely would do that. So, let's go to the frequent asked questions. So, I mean, yeah, bro, like that's classic. Like you cannot miss with that. I kind of don't like it. The structure kind of feels off. But what can you do, honestly, in my opinion? If it works, it works. So basically, frequent asked questions, what they do is basically their sole purpose is to overcome objections, right? To answer objections, or common objections that people have. For example, can I cancel my subscription? That's probably a very common question he gets. An objection at the same time. So again, super important to have a frequent asked question section to address common objections. So make sure to include always some kind of frequent asked question section on your sales page, post booking page, and everything else. So yeah, I mean that's it. Overall, I would rate like a 5 out of 10, even like maybe even 4 out of 10 on the sales page. Needs a bunch of work, but and email marketing as well. Like this guy has no email marketing. A lot of stuff to be improved here. What can I say? A lot of stuff. It's basically blue ocean for me. So Daisuke, if you're watching this and you want more help, you can DM on Instagram and we can just figure everything out together, right? I will try my best. I will even work for free because I see a lot of potential with you. Revenue based, I mean, not free. But yeah, so what needs fixing or improving? So this is basically if you're at the same stage as Daisuke, if you see a lot of elements of your page This is what you need to focus on first of all. So first of all is weak visual hierarchy. So the page, and I mentioned it, feels honestly like a wall of text, which will make the reader just bored and lose interest really quick in what he's reading. It gives this unpolished feeling that it was basically made in a hurry, right? It was just like, look, I will make the sales page for you real quick, so you can just basically upload it and start making money, right? Which I don't know if it works like that, but I guess yeah. And doesn't give this high touch feeling that we're looking to create. So it basically needs better spacing, it needs some section headers, just make it more visually appealing. That's it, not that hard, right? And visual contrast like bold titles, larger fonts to highlight sections and add more white space. Now, and I said that as well, testimonials are very unpolished, so they basically again look very made in a hurry type of vibes. The testimonials are good but very raw and a bit messy. Again, creates this unpolished feeling, which is a red flag for any reader, potential customer. Always have clean sections and just put the best quote from each customer's previous client customers with a name and a photo. And because the whole point is to make it scannable and trust building. There is no clear call to action above the fold. So I kind of struggled to find the call to action at first. I don't know why I said his at first, because it was buried. So yeah, don't repeat that. Make sure your call to action is big, bold, and at the right at the bottom, top, and middle of your page. Put it everywhere, basically. Everywhere, so people can see it. The headline could be sharper, so it's good, but it's a bit generic. So you can try something like master calisthenics, build an aesthetic body, and train everywhere. So this is like 2 bonuses. Train everywhere is actually a huge bonus in my opinion. I kind of start calisthenics as well because of that. And also join 100,000 students getting strong, lean, and skilled. No gym needed, so leverage is social proof. And benefits, right? So huge benefits, no gym needed, skilled, strong, lean, transformation basically. And now we have no urgency and we have no urgency and scarcity. So he's not leveraging the most powerful direct response hack, which is fear of missing out and scarcity, which probably would boost his conversions by a ton, considering if we look at an email promo campaign, most of the people, like for example 50 from 4% to 70% buy at the last 24 to 48 hours. So yeah, if you don't have any kind of scarcity or urgency, you're missing out on a lot of customers. And I'm talking to you watching this video. So implement this. The first thing you have to do is add scarcity and urgency if you don't have it. And there is no clear customer avatar in my opinion, because look, if you read the copy, which I did, carefully, it's like he's talking to everyone, which means he is not talking to nobody at the same time. That's kind of deep, but it's like that all the time. So the more specific you're in your copy with the person that you're talking to, the better always. What am I talking here? I don't know what I'm writing. So the person you are talking to, the better. Always have a super specific person in mind when you're writing. Know them inside out and better than they know themselves. So yeah, I mean, it all comes down to just having a good research. So basically know what you're talking about. That's it. For example, here's a clear customer avatar ICP example that I really like. So for Christian men in sales earning 100,000 per year income, right? So this is super specific. So you have to include this. So be super specific. So for example, he can target beginners or gym bros or professionals, anybody, right? You just have to make it clear in your copy and in your content, top of the funnel. And so that's it. Honestly, I think this breakdown was pretty good. It was pretty valuable for a lot of people. So yeah, don't forget, if you actually want me to break down your funnel or like found one quick patch, 48-hour quick patch, what I call my free stuff, right? Free lead magnet, just DM me patch on Instagram, and I will make sure to actually break down your funnel like this and see what we can actually improve. Or you can improve yourself to, of course, hopefully double as well some numbers that you're getting, right? I mean, that's it. Thank you so much for watching this video. Subscribe if you haven't. Like the video, comment down below what you thought about it, and hopefully, not hopefully, I will catch you in the next one. Have an amazing day.